Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Then it's Moses Moody. Then it's Green. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Now here's Robinson.
I got him.
Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Back to Curry. Six to shoot. Here's Podziemski. Three-pointer off the mark. Harris outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Outside Podziemski. Outside for Green. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Duren the screen. Thompson passes to Duren. And stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
We talk about Green's defense often. There, using his instincts to pick the opposition's pocket. Great work.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Cunningham drives in. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
And it's in there.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Here's Santos. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Duren with a rebound. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
And here are the Warriors now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
The Pistons lead by 3. Pass to Harris. Oh, it's stolen. In transition, here come the Warriors. Now Moody, defended by Thompson. That one goes in.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got his second basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Robinson. Pajemski into the lane. Green for three. The Pistons clear it.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Thompson, no good. Warriors trail by three. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. The shot that time not on target. Cunningham with some nice D. Robinson finds Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Now Duren. Outside Robinson. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Here's Santos. Pounded by Harris. Outside Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And baskets like this get Green fired up. When you get physical with him, he takes it personally.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The Pistons lead by 3. Cunningham looking it over. Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got 6 points.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
Back to Curry. Five to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Harris. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
And stolen by Green. Curry with it. Now guarded by Duren. Curry against Duren. Pass to Green. Now here's Pajemski. From downtown. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Harris. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Launches it. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And it's Cunningham missing. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Pajemski. Pass to Green. And here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Outside Robinson. Harris passes to Thompson. Now Robinson. There's the 3. Here's Duren. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And it's an 8-point Pistons lead.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Thompson, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Robinson. Horford with it, and so far he's averaging 7 points a game. Here's Green. Shot blocked.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Podziemski.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A., Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Here's Curry, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. To end the cold spell. And he lays it in.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Horford, a screen on Cunningham. Outside, Green. Outside, Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Back to Green. Pass to Curry. Over Cunningham. Curry's shot is off.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Ivey passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Horford. He's scoreless. Off target with the 3. And here's Detroit. They're on an 18-7 run. Curry against Cunningham. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Podziemski. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Over Cunningham. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Here's Cunningham. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Pistons on top. They lead by 12. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Pistons have been rolling along.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Karis LeVert, Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Jaden Ivey, and it's Jenkins in at the 1. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Screen by Post. Fires for 3. The putback. No good.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Warriors trail by 14. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Melton with a screen on LeVert. Takes a 3. And Ivey pulls it down. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Throws it up high.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivey. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Melton passes to Hield. Back to Melton. Horford, a screen on Ivey. From deep, Melton. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons lead by 16. Here's LeVert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Melton.
Well, LeVert is willing to put his body on the line, doing whatever it takes to get past the foul and score.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Ivey. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Now here's Hield. No points so far.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Cunningham passes to LeVert, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now here's Horford. Here's Santos. Pass to Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. LeVert outside. Cunningham outside. Over Curry. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors trail by 21. Here's Santos. There's a screen. Pass to Hield. Looking to win the run. The rebound by Stewart.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Thompson scanning the floor. There's Cunningham with a three. No luck on that one. Well, the Warriors shooting only 27% for today's game. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 5. Back to Cunningham. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Here's Curry. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah. Healed for 3. And no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Back to Robinson. There's the triple. Called in by Curry. Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Hield. Horford outside. Fires the 3. Nice D from Thompson.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
LeVert. Thompson passes to LeVert. And here's Cunningham outside. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Cunningham's gone 1 of 3 from distance. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We'll stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for LeVert. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Outside Hield. Green, a screen from behind the arc. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Green, the pass to Curry. Outside Hield. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Cunningham. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. 3 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. They grab their own miss. Stewart, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Robinson against Hield. Tries the spin move. Right side Green. Shoots over Stewart. And that one's good. Green. Green's got 10 points in the game.
And Green's teammates encourage him to take the mid-range J because it keeps the defense on their toes.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Stewart. Cunningham outside. The three. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Cunningham against Curry. And that one's good. Cunningham. 17 points in the game.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Detroit. Duran's checked in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Pajemski. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Curry against Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, and Green is having a solid night offensively. I'm sure the benches really enjoy seeing him light it up.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. And here's Duran. Cunningham outside from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Harris finds Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Cunningham's got 21.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Green against Duran. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Moody. Clock at 6. Outside Pajemski. Shoots over Robinson. The shot by Pajemski, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Harris. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Here's Golden State. Here's Curry. And Off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
Cunningham is doubled. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. The three is up. Robinson can't hit.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Over Cunningham. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Stay there.
And they doubled up Cunningham. Thompson against Curry. Inside. And stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Detroit Pistons.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Warriors trail by 18. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Thompson. Cunningham is doubled. For 3, Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one. Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
Thompson against Curry. Free throw line jumper. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Pistons lead by 21. Cunningham on the wing. And they doubled up Cunningham. And Duran with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. And that's now 10 points for Jalen Duran. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Cunningham on the wing. Cunningham is doubled. Outside Robinson. And here's Harris outside. pure from three-point range. Harris has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Back to Pajemski. Outside Moody. Here's Santos. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Robinson for 3. And Detroit another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Golden State calls timeout. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Detroit, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, I think for the Pistons, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Pass to Curry. They still need this. Hits the three-pointer. Curry's got 14.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Robinson. Jacks up a 3. And Detroit another 3.
Strong response by the veteran Harris. Coming back with his own 3, making a statement doing it.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Six to shoot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And they doubled up Cunningham. Here's Thompson.
Oh, wow! What a play!
That was incredible.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Pajemski. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Golden State.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Thompson. He's got 6. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Curry. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. The Pistons, number 1. In third, the Warriors.
You know, forcing mistakes is a point of pride for both clubs. They're willing to gamble to cause disruption.
Detroit has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Thompson outside. Stripped it away. And here's Moody. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Harris up top. Now here's Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Here's Curry, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Here's Cunningham. 21 points in the game. Outside Robinson. And again, no good by Detroit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Duren with a steal. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Curry. And that one's good. Cunningham.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Pajemski. And here is Green. Now Curry fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Detroit moving the ball around. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green, a screen. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. 4-3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Here's Pajemski. Green, a screen. The three-pointer off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Duren. 10 points for him. Here's Thompson. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Duren with the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. And here is Green, covered by Duren. Green with a screen on Robinson. Pajemski. And a miss there on the triple.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham passes to Duren. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Detroit calls timeout.
steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do, it turns on motivation. What they said to you, hate mail all day. It's the price that you pay in the Hall of Fame. Can't get like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Harris. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Podziemski. Horford inside, working on Duren. Back to Podziemski. Screen by Horford. A shot from the high post. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's. Here's Thompson for three. Robinson. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his fourth assist in this one. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 36% in the third. And there's the screen. Hield from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Robinson. Launches a three. Horford with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Left side Podziemski. Back to Hield. Horford, a screen on Robinson. Hield for three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now. Stewart outside. Pass to Duren. Now here's Thompson. And here's Stewart. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Now here's Podziemski. Covered by Duren. Here's Santos. A shot to stop the run. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Robinson. Picked by Stewart. Here's the three. Robinson can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Moody. And again, no good by Golden State. And the Pistons shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. LeVert comes in for Thompson, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Robinson. Pass to Hield. Horford, a screen on Ivey. Hield for three. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Jenkins. Still no points. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Outside Hield. Horford outside.
Blocked! Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
I just love the ball movement.
Hield against Ivey to get back on track. Duren with a rebound.
and they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for Detroit. Karis LeVert is out there with Holland. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at point guard. 5 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by Post. The Warriors shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. LeVert with a rebound. And the Pistons shooting about 56% in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
In that game against the Lakers, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
And he drops a first. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Here's Hield. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Jenkins. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Ivey. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Ivey's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Hield against Ivey. Here's Curry. Pass to Post. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Shot clock at 6. Hield fires from way outside.
Well, you love the physical tools Ivey brings to the defensive end.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Stewart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power.
Shooting 2.
Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling picks.
That free throw no good. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
The 3 from Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Stewart, a screen on Hield. And it's Ivey penetrating. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting 1.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
Green's checked in for post.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Horford. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hield against Ivey. This one for 3. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Hield passes to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And Ivey pulls it down.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Pass to Holland. Fader on the way. And the shot falls short that time.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Horford outside. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Hield. Ivey defends. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Hield missing.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Here's Jenkins. The fader. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Pass to Stewart. To the paint. It's intercepted. Green against Ivey. And it's Green missing. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ivey passes to Stewart. Pass to LeVert. To snap the cold streak. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Moody. The 3. Holland with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ivey. Picked by Stewart. Takes the 3. Ivey's shot is off. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And he lays it in on the break. Curry's got 31 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And here's Ivey from the arc. Holland for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 8 now. For 3. Curry's shot is off. Pistons shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Green with the defensive effort. And here are the Warriors now. Outside Moody. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. Here's Santos. Outside Pajemski. Here's Green. And Ivey pulls it down. Detroit shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Now LeVert. Detroit moving the ball around. The steal. It's Podziemski on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Pass to Green. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 5. The three. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
To the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Now here's Ivy, defended by Podziemski. Ivy, right side. Great D that time from Podziemski. And the Warriors shooting 27% here in the fourth. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. Outside Green. The rebound by Detroit.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Inside. Here's Holland. No good there. The Warriors shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 37.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
To the wing, right side. Here's Holland. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. To the inside. Here's Green. Unable to get that one. Ivy with the defensive effort. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Cade Cunningham.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
And here's Curry for 3. On target from range. Curry's got 40 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Moody on the wing. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. No good with the triple. Here's Jenkins. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.